Hi grade threes, it's Miss Trisha here. I hope you enjoyed the first class that we did. I realized when I went back to watch it that my feet were kind of cut off in a little bit of the video. So I've moved the bar this week and hopefully you'll be able to see me better. But my plan is I'm going to add on some exercises to what we did last week, okay? So it's important that you do video 1 for grade 3 today as well. So do it again and then come to this video number 2 and you can add on these exercises, okay? So I'm not going to redo the exercises that I've already done. So that included like pliés and battements tendus and battements glissés, rond de jambe, retires. Okay, you get the idea. So today I'm going to add on a couple of extra exercises. So first you need to do your warm-up, right? Your trotting warm-up. I also want you to do your squish the bee again, okay? So you're thinking about your posture. You can also do some stretching with your legs in second and your legs in front, reaching forward, grabbing the bottoms of your feet, make sure you're nice and warm, okay? So then we're going to add on some exercises. So the first exercise we're going to add today is called battement fondu. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bar for you. And remember, Miss Trisha will do the first side, and then you're going to pause, rewind it, and then go and do it on the second side with your other foot because it's important that we stay balanced. So battement fondu, this exercise is very slow. You'll hear the music, and you'll notice it's very slow. And the reason why it's slow is because teachers want you to work through your feet as much as you can. So there's no use in doing it fast. By doing it slow, we're making the muscles of our feet really strong, and that makes us a better dancer, okay? So we're gonna go to sideways to the bar, I'll face you. You put your right foot in front, and you use whatever bar you have. If you have a ballet bar, that's awesome. If you don't, then you can use a kitchen counter as your bar, or the back of a chair, or the wall, whatever you need. You can be creative. We're dancers, so we're creative, okay? All right, so we're gonna start in third position with our right foot in front, and we're gonna have a little breathe at the beginning, thinking about our posture. We're gonna peel the first foot off, like we've got gum on the bottom of our shoe. Peel 1 to coup de pied devant. Your toe goes where your ribbons would be if you had ribbons on your shoes. Stretch back to third. Then we use the back leg. Peel to coup de pied derrière and stretch. And then we do devant. And then a beautiful stretch to second. My arm is in demi-second. My leg is in second. And it's slow, so I'm thinking of all the legs turned out and the feet stretched. And then we close behind and we start over in reverse. So I go to the back, 1 stretch, 2 to the front, 3 stretch, 4 to the back, 5, à la seconde, 6, we hold count 7, close 8, and then brava. Okay, so don't forget, that's slow where we do the tendu and we hold count 7. So you really need to be counting the music, okay? So let's try it. Battement fondu. Prepare.
Battement fondu. Retires.
Well done. All right, so the second exercise that we're adding on this week is grand battement derrière. Last week we did the grand battement devant and à la seconde, and this week we'll do derrière. So if you face your bar, you're going to put your right foot behind in third position. So right foot behind, third position, bras bas. When we hear the introduction of the music, we can place our hands to our bar. We're going to take 3 grand battements derrière, keeping our leg as straight as possible. 1 point close, 2 point close, 3 point close. Now using the same leg, à la seconde, close in front. So that should make it so that you have your left foot ready to go. Ready, and 1 point close, 2 point close, 3 point close, à la seconde, close in front. Then we take bras bas. Okay, so whatever foot we use for the grand battement is the foot that we use for the tendu to second to change sides. Okay, now you notice that Miss Tricia didn't put her legs up too high, and the reason is I want to make sure my legs stay stretched, so the back of my knee stays nice and stretched, and my leg is staying really well turned out. Okay, so if you can get it high, that's great, but make sure that it's fully stretched and turned out. So I would much rather see it a little bit lower and really well placed, okay? So let's try it with the music. Grand battement derrière. Prepare.
Grand battement. B. Derrière.
Good, well done.
Exercise for fourth position and chassé à la seconde.
So I would recommend doing that one more time because we don't have to turn to the other side. I still want you to do it one more time so that you can really get it in your head, okay? All right, good job. All right, good. We're gonna try some chassés now. This is a bit new. We might have done some chassés, I believe, to second position, but today we're gonna do chassés to fourth position, okay? So we know that third position is where our heel meets the middle of our back foot. Fourth position is when we slide that foot forward, still in line where we were in third, we slide it forward and there's a bit of a space between my legs. So if I did this sideways, I slide and now I've got a bit of a space between my legs. And how we know how far to go, because this would be way too far, right? And we don't want to have a little space. We want to go about the length of one of our feet. So if I slide, the length between my feet is about one size of one of my feet, okay? So we don't want to go too far because then it's just not very comfortable and doesn't look very nice, okay? So we're going to start at the bar, bras bas, third position. I'm going to start right back because I'm actually going to travel forward with this one. We're going to take a breathe and then we're going to bring our hand to our waist with our nice mitten hands. We'll start with a plie. And then we're going to do that slide forward. Remember, it doesn't go very far. Then we pop up and stretch our back leg and close. We're going to try that 2 more times going forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, this is the third time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, see how I moved forward on the bar? Then I'm going to release my back leg, coup de pied derrière, like a battement fondu, and courroux to the other side. Quick, 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 quick. Put my hand on my waist and lower to third. Now I'm going to repeat it on the other side. Demi, chassé, point, close. Demi, chassé, stretch, close. Demi, chassé, stretch, close, coup de pied derrière, courroux, quick, 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 and lower, and then bras bas. Okay, so that was 3 chassés en avant, traveling forward, and then we take our coup de pied derrière and courroux to the other side to prepare. All right, let's try it with the music. Here we go. Third position.
C'est à la seconde. Training exercise.
Here we go. Close. Good job.
développés,
So remember when you're doing those chassés to make sure that your knees are going to your neighbors. When we do the plie and then the chassé forward, we don't want our knees going to the front. We want our knees going to our neighbors, okay? So maybe you want to try that one again and really think about the knees going to the neighbors. All right, good job. All right, let's do some développés today. We're going to take a développé devant. Remember, just like in grand battement, we want to make sure that our leg is not too high because we're looking for two things, a turned out leg and a fully stretched leg with a stretched foot, okay? So the higher we go, the harder it is to hold our turnout and keep our legs stretched. But if you can get it higher, that is wonderful, but make sure you're doing the turnout and the stretched legs first, okay? So we start in third. And we're gonna have a breathe at the beginning. And we're gonna take a développé devant in 4 counts. So we're gonna peel our foot off the floor, just like in battement fondu. 1, 2, 3, 4. See how my leg is well turned out and stretched? Then I tendu 5. I close everything to third, 6, and a nice rise up my straw. No bad knees, and lower. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is the tendu, 6 is the close. Rise on 7, lower on 8. Good. And then my hand comes to bras bas. Now, when we peel our foot to retire, remember we practiced retires in the last class, we are really thinking about getting that knee to our neighbor. We don't want to have that knee to the front. Knee to our neighbor. Okay? Let's try it with the music. Développés. Prepare.
développés,
Good. Well done.
port de bras,
So now you would rewind and go back and try it on the other side because that exercise only did one side, okay? Okay, so our last exercise for today, because we're adding on to the first class, so it should give you a nice long bar, is rises at the bar, okay? So we're gonna start in third position. We're gonna take 3 rise and lowers slowly, and then a tendu to second and close behind. So then that means we have our left foot in front, and then 3 more rises, and then a tendu with our left foot and close behind. So let's go over that together. So right foot in front, place our hands with the music, and we take up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down. Stretch to second with the front foot, close behind, up, up, down, down. I'm going up my straw with my straight legs and down. I'm thinking about my bug, up, and down. That was 3. Now using my front foot, side, close behind, bras bas. And don't forget, turn your head to your front leg to finish. Okay, so really making sure your legs are staying so straight. We never have bent legs in a rise. That's for relevés, which we'll do the next time, okay? Here we go. Let's do our rises together. Prepare.
rises, relevés.
All right, well
Training
done.
exercise.
So good work today. Keep working on that. Take a little stretch now at the end. Maybe do some butterflies on the floor, side bends to really stretch everything out, okay? Don't forget to drink your water too after you exercise. So we'll keep building on our classes each week. I want you to practice as often as you can. I know we've got schoolwork starting now as well, so we might not have as much time, but I think we have some extra time. So I want you to do as much as you can. And if you have any questions, you can tell Mommy and Daddy to email me, and I will try to answer all your questions, okay? So I miss you guys. I really wish we could be back in the class, but hopefully soon. So keep washing your hands, stay positive, get some fresh air, and we'll see you later. Bye.